The moment I said I needed to go to the market, his silence changed, not calm silence, the kind that feels like a storm waiting to break. I didn't know that a simple grocery trip would become one of the most humiliating days of my life. I wasn't going anywhere dangerous, just the market. Just food for the house, for us. But he looked at me as if I had betrayed him, as if independence was disrespect. Inside the car, the tension was already thick. His hands tight on the steering wheel, his jaw locked, and then his voice started rising. "You always do what you want," he said. "You never listen." Each word louder than the last, I looked out the window, pretending the streets could swallow my embarrassment. I stayed quiet, not because I agreed, but because I knew what happened when I answered back. Silence had become my shield. The car stopped abruptly in the parking lot. Before I could even open the door, he was still talking, still angry, as if my decision to buy groceries was a personal attack. Walking toward the entrance, I could feel people looking. Maybe they heard him, maybe they didn't, but I felt exposed, like everyone already knew my story. Inside the market, I picked up a basket. Milk, bread, vegetables, simple things, normal things. But nothing felt normal anymore. He walked behind me, criticizing everything. Too expensive. Too much. Wrong choice. Every aisle became another stage for his frustration. I tried to focus on the shelves, pretending I was alone. Pretending my hands weren't shaking. Pretending strangers weren't listening. Near the fruit section, his voice got louder. People stopped. A woman glanced at me with pity, and I realized this humiliation was no longer private. I whispered, "Please, let's talk later." But whispering only made him louder, and suddenly, the market felt too small to hide in. The cart filled slowly, while my dignity emptied. Each product I placed inside felt heavier than the last. Near the checkout, he laughed sarcastically. "See why I don't like coming here with you?" The cashier avoided eye contact, and I wished the floor would open beneath me. That was the moment, the breaking point, not the shouting, not the insults, but the realization that I had started believing I deserved it. I stopped pushing the cart. For the first time, I looked at him calmly, and inside my silence, something changed. If you've ever felt invisible in your own life, follow this story, because sometimes the quietest turning points change everything.
Ever felt this kind of loneliness within a relationship? Please take a second to subscribe. These stories are for you.
I finished paying not because I wanted peace, but because I wanted closure. My hands were steady now, my heart strangely calm. Walking back to the car, he kept talking, but his words no longer felt like commands. They sounded distant, like noise fading behind me. Inside the car, there was silence again, but this time, it didn't feel like fear. It felt like awakening. Some humiliations break us. Others reveal the strength we didn't know we carried. That day, inside a simple market, I understood something powerful. Peace doesn't come from avoiding conflict. It comes from recognizing your own worth. If you are living moments that make you feel small, remember this: your voice still exists, even in silence. Your dignity is not negotiable, and no humiliation can erase who you truly are. Have faith, even when the road feels heavy. Have courage, even when your hands tremble, and believe deeply that one day, the same places that witnessed your pain will become the proof of your strength, because healing begins the moment you stop blaming yourself for storms you never created.